Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. We talk about a full collaboration, but we've got a special day coming up on May 31st, and the only person that can talk about it is Kathy Orlitsky. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
It is a very special day because it is a day of disabilities.
Yes,
right?
that's right.
Talk to me about it.
We put the emphasis on abilities because we're exploring all types of resources and organizations that are in the community that provide services for people with disabilities, and just a slew of information that we provide that day where someone with a disability can get information on mobility equipment or assistive technology or a recreation program in their area or adaptive sports or a work opportunity. Really awesome day.
And there are orangutans, lions, and all kinds of other animals involved in this too, right?
That
because
is definitely the bonus at the Virginia Zoo. And a train.
That's right, a train too. That's handicap accessible.
It is.
In fact, the whole zoo.
It really is very accessible, and yes, wheelchairs are welcome to board the train, and they have wonderful ramps throughout and accessible walkways, so the zoo is very accessible.
Okay, when I started teasing this at the beginning of the show, I almost said the zoo because I just assumed it was going to be there because it's been there since its beginning, right?
It has, yes, from the beginning of creation, which of course you remember Fran Merchant. She was the creator of the event. She called one day and said, I have an idea, and this was the idea, to do a resource fair, very large, to invite everyone and have it at her favorite place, the Virginia Zoo, which at the time was where she was doing a horticulture class, and the horticulture staff at the Virginia Zoo were very involved in some gardening programs for individuals that had blindness. So she got really involved there and just grew to love the zoo.
And that's when it was just kind of a little zoo.
It was.
And
now it's huge.
It's huge, which is why they have a train. So
right.
That's somebody who maybe. Now I did go with some family members, and we did it by wheelchair. I was pushing someone around, and it really was accessible.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to go see one animal. We ended up seeing the entire zoo because we could do it by wheelchair.
Wow.
So, so how many years have you been doing this?
Well, this is the 12th year.
Wow. That's hard to believe.
I know. And each and every year it's gotten bigger and bigger, and more people I think have heard about the event, and they'll invite people the next year, and it's wonderful. I mean, we have thousands of people that come out for the event.
That's great. Now there's a big component on this that we haven't mentioned yet. The cost of it is?
Yes, free. Free for someone with a disability and one caregiver or family member. So just to make sure that we're mindful of that the zoo does allow us to have that person with the disability have that one caregiver or family member come in free as well.
Now, how do you define disability?
Well, it is definitely more, I guess I should say, as an honor code. When people walk in, they just let them know that they're there for the event. But disability has a huge definition when you think about just something that maybe is inhibiting one of your abilities. So we're talking maybe somebody that has just had a hip replacement or has severe arthritis, all the way to maybe somebody who has autism or has Down syndrome.
Cool. And what a way of creating an environment of acceptance. And we mentioned collaborative. You've got a guy sitting next to you on the sofa who's been kind of with you a long time too, right?
Definitely.
And it's Paul Atkinson, who the name may sound familiar, but I'm going to throw out another name that definitely will sound familiar: Eggleston Services.
That's right.
So this is an important event for you guys too, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's something that I'm personally proud to be involved with. I've been working with Kathy for the past 7 years, and I've just been continually impressed. Kathy and her staff do a great job of putting it together, and almost in tandem with how the event has grown and gotten better, so is the zoo. It's really great to go every year and see how they have different things going on and just continually improving.
Well, let me throw you a curveball here, because we're here to promote the one day that the Therapeutic Rec Center and the whole program is engaged in, but you're also involved year-round, those other 364 days. Why is it so important in the whole world of people with disabilities to have a Therapeutic Rec Center?
Because leisure is important, and everyone makes space for leisure, and they should have the opportunity to define it on their own terms in a way that best suits their own needs.
Because a lot of the work that I commented in pre-tape, when we get done taping here, I am going to run over to Tanner's Creek, because I gotta pick up my plants there, because that's my all my landscaping comes from there. Because I feel like it's paying back.
Yeah, you can vote with your dollars. So if providing employment to individuals with disabilities in our community is something that you value, I would say, check our services out and see if there's a way that Eggleston can help you.
So at the core of your business really is to provide an activity and employment for somebody with disabilities, right?
It is. It's primarily employment.
Okay, and then although that generates then income, which then comes back around to feed the program, right?
That's right.
Now, okay, I've lost track of what you all provide because, again, for me, it's about those plants that have been in the pots for a little bit too long, and I'm going to go save a plant. But you also have.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I work there and I lose track sometimes myself. I personally manage our auto center, so we have auto auctions every
So
other week.
when I hear those commercials, but I forgot who does them. His name sounds familiar.
Yeah,
though.
his reputation precedes me.
Okay, so when you hear those commercials about giving the car, you're the one that gets them?
That's right. So I kind of take it as my personal charge to be a good steward of the donations and maximize their value. So when someone in our community decides to donate to us, a lot of things happen. We take the donation in, we evaluate it to make cost-effective repairs to maximize the value of it. Not only does that bring in more money for our organization to fund our programs, but it's also a better tax write-off. It also creates job opportunities. So we have an employment program where we train and employ adults with disabilities to clean cars.
Cool. And then back around next to the landscaper is a dog place too.
That's right. Let's Go Pet Care Center.
Right.
So pet washing, pet sitting, different pet paraphernalia, dog bones, dog bowls, all kind of stuff.
So again, the same model though, that you take someone, and there's a good chance, I think, looking just like coming off of vacation with my father-in-law, who's letting age kind of move him in that direction.
Right.
It's very easy to fall into that trap, Kathy, of saying, I can't do that. I'm too old, you know. So it hurts
Right.
when I do that.
Right.
How
And
do
not
you,
just
how do
the-
you get past that?
True, and it's so true, not just with the person, but with the family as well, because maybe too they've tried a lot of different avenues and they're really looking to find something or a real true niche for that person. So just it's important to just keep going and keep looking for those things because the family needs respite as well. So to find meaningful activities for that individual with a disability is very important. Things that they can independently be involved in or be involved in with participation from others and assistance from others. So to just keep looking for that.
So, but do we find that quite often we kind of do that self-limiting? I can't
Sure.
do this, right? Or Paul, I'm sure you hear it, you know, I can only wash a car, right?
Not for my guys, but yeah,
Oh, really?
I
You
know
don't
what
let
you
them-
speak of. No.
So
they're-
what do you, okay, how do you make that transition when they come to you and say, well, I can just wash a car?
I'd say we're not going to define you just yet, and let's see what you can do, and then we'll talk about it. And I'm always impressed by how folks exceed their own expectations as well as ones others may place on them.
So May 31st, there's going to be a lot of can-do
That's
going
right.
on.
From 10 to 2 at the
Okay.
Virginia Zoo.
Quasi-personal question, who's singing the national anthem?
Oh, well, we have a treat. Clifton Spikes Production is performing a drummed version
Oh, you're kidding.
of the national anthem. So it'll be fantastic. The Hurrah players will be there performing. I think everybody's heard of a certain song called Happy.
Yes.
The actors are all going to be performing that. We're going to have a power soccer demo, some Zumba and yoga, and just a really great dose of, like you said, those activities that can be very meaningful and people can really enjoy. They'll be able to experience them that day.
That's super. I am so glad that you guys came today to talk about not just the event on May 31st, but that idea of really creating an opportunity to have a can-do attitude, no matter
Definitely.
what your circumstances might be, right?
Very important.
Thanks, Len. Thanks for your partnership with making it happen for us day in and day out right here in Norfolk. When we come back, talk about another collaboration. We have a farm market downtown, and you're going to want to hear about it and buy something. Stay tuned.